Now let's look at tan 3 alpha. Tan 3 alpha is the same thing as tan 2 alpha plus alpha. So that will be equals to tan 2 alpha plus tan alpha. This over 1 minus tan 2 alpha tan alpha. That's from our previous class. This is the same thing as 2 tan alpha. That's tan 2 theta. Same thing as tan 2 tan alpha over 1 minus tan alpha square plus tan alpha. So the same thing, tan 2 alpha here will also give us 2 tan alpha over minus 1 times alpha times alpha. So if you take the LCM, you have 2 tan alpha plus tan alpha bracket 1 minus tan alpha square over this. Then here, if you take the LCM here, 1 will be equals to 1 minus tan alpha square minus 2 tan alpha times tan alpha. So this cancel this. If you invert it, this will cancel this. And what we are going to have left is 2 tan alpha plus tan alpha minus tan cube alpha over 1 minus 3 tan alpha cube. And your final answer is going to be 3 tan alpha minus tan alpha cube over 1 minus 3 tan what? Alpha square. So that is talking about tan 3 what? Alpha. So we'll take some few examples. We'll take some few examples on this. Example, if alpha and beta are acute angle, that is, acute angle means less than 90 degrees, such that sine alpha is equals to 8 over 17 and cos beta is equals to 3 over 5. We're asked to evaluate with that using table cos alpha plus beta, sine alpha minus beta, sine square alpha, tan square alpha, tan square beta, sine 2 beta, tan 2 alpha. So let's quickly look at this. First of all, let's get the value of, let's start with alpha. This is triangle. Let's look at this triangle. Let's look at this triangle. Here you have your triangle. Here is your alpha. That's the angle alpha. Yes, your right angle. We're told that your sine alpha is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, and that is equals to 8 over 17. 8 over 17. This is our hypotenuse. Here is 17. Here is 8. So how do I get the value of, if this is ABC, this is a triangle, I want to get the value of AB. Using Pythagoras theory. With Pythagoras theory, my AB square will be equals to 17 square minus 8 square. So 17 square is 289. This is 289 minus 64. So my AB square is equals to 225. 225. So my AB will be equals to the square root of 225, and that will be equals to 15. So I have my AB is equals to 15. AB is equals to 15. So here I have 15. Now, to find cos alpha, we have tan alpha already. Cos alpha will be equals to cos alpha. Cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Our adjacent here is 15 that we just got the value. This is 15 over hypotenuse, which is 17. So we have 15 over 17. 15 over 17. Then we have tan theta or tan alpha. Tan alpha is opposite over what? Adjacent. Opposite is 8. That will be 8 over what? 15. That is for the first triangle, which is what? Alpha. Now let's look at cos beta. We're given that cos beta, if I take this triangle, this is another triangle, here is my beta, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, here is 3, here is 5, so by Pythagoras theory, here will be 4, which is 5 square minus what? 3 square. Here will be 4. So from here we can conclude by saying that our sine beta is opposite over hypotenuse. That will be equals to 4 over 5. This is opposite. This is your right angle. This is your theta. And this is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Then our tan theta, tan beta is the same thing as tan is opposite over what? Adjacent. That will be 4 over 3. 4 over 3. Recall that it was given to us from the question that our cos beta is equals to 3 over 5. So having get these values, we cannot go ahead to solve the question. So the question one there is cos alpha plus beta, which is equals to cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. So we have our cos alpha is 15 over 17 times cos beta is 3 over 5 minus sin alpha is 8 over 17. Then sin beta is 4 times 4 over 5. 4 over 5. Yeah. 4 over 5. So what do we do? So this is the same thing as what? 45. To simplify that, okay, 5 can cancel 5 to get 5 divided 15, that is 3. So I have 9 over 17 minus, what can go? You have 32. I have 32 over, or let's solve it straight. Let's say 45 over, this times this is 85 minus 32 over 85. So what do we have? Here is 85. Here is 45 minus 32. If you find the LCM, that is 85. So this will give you 13 over, this is 13 over 85. Then 2, we have to find sine alpha minus beta. Sine alpha minus beta is written as sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta. Sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta. Cos alpha sine beta. So what do we do? Put in the values. You have 8 over 17, which is sine alpha. 8 over 17 times 3. over 5. 3 over 5 minus, you have minus 15 over 17. 15 over 17 times sin beta. Check our previous, what we just saw before now. That will give you 4 over 5. This is 4 over 5. And if you multiply, this will be equals to 24. This is 24 over 85 minus 60 over 85. And that will give us, if you subtract 24 minus 60, that is minus 36. Minus 36 over 85. Minus 36 over 85. So we have sine number 3. We have a sine square alpha. Sine square alpha. Sine square alpha will be the same thing as sine alpha. Sine alpha times sine alpha. That's sine square alpha. So that will be equals to, you have your 8 over 17. That's what we got as sine alpha times 8 over 17. And that will give us 64 over 289. Then you have a tan square alpha. Tan square alpha is the same thing as tan alpha times tan alpha. So that will be equals to tan alpha is the same thing as 8 over 15. 8 over 15. 8 over 15 times 8 over 15. That will be 64 over 225. Then we also have a tan square beta. Tan square beta. Tan square beta. Tan square beta. Tan square beta is tan beta times tan beta. Tan beta times tan beta. That will be equals to tan beta times tan beta. That will be equals to 4 over 3. 4 over 3 times 4 over 3. And that will be equals to 16 over 9. Then we have sine 2 beta. Sine 2 beta. Sine 2 beta. This is 6 sine 2 beta. Sine 2 beta is the same thing as 2 sine alpha. 2 sine beta. 2 sine beta. 2 sine beta cos beta. So this is equals to sine beta is equals to, this is 2 times sine beta is 4 over 5. 4 over 5 times cos beta is 3 over 5. 3 over 5. So we have 4 times this is 12 times this is 24. That's 24 over 25. 24 over 25. Then the number 3 question, we've not solved that one. I think we have tan alpha plus beta. So let's solve it as number 7. Tan alpha plus beta. So remember the formula for tan is, this will be equals to tan alpha plus tan beta over 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So if we simplify that, let's quickly simplify that. We have 8 over 15 plus 4 over 3. That's equals to 8 over 15 plus 4 over 3 will be divided by 1 minus 8 over what? 15 times 4 over 3. And if you simplify that very well, your final answer is going to be 84 over 13. That's 84 over 13. That would be our final answer at that point. Would be our final answer. Tan 2 alpha is equals to 2 tan alpha. This is alpha over 1 minus tan square alpha. So this will be equals to 2 times 8 over 15 divided by 1 minus 8 over 15 squared. If you simplify that, this will give you 16 over 15 divided by, this is 15, this is 225, that's 1 minus 64 over 225, which is equals to 16 over 15 times, this is 65 minus 64, that will be 225 over 161. And if you simplify that, that will be equals to 15 will cancel out to give us 15 here, 15 here. That will give us 15. So you have 16 times 15 over 161, and that's 210 over 161. Check that very well. Okay, yes, 240. Take note, yes, 240. If you multiply, it gives you 240 over that. Now, we are asked to show that cos 2a minus 1 over cos 2a plus 1 is equals to tan square a. So, we know that solution, we know that cos 2a minus 1, this will be equals to, here will be cos square a minus sine. Cos square a minus sine square a, that will be minus 1. Remember, cos 2a is the same thing as cos square a minus sine square a. We've already proved that before. This is over cos 2a plus 1, which is equals to cos square a minus sine square a plus 1. So, if I replace where I have cos square a, if I replace it with 1 minus sine square a, so this will give me 1 minus sine square a, which is the place of cos, minus sine square a minus 1 minus sine square a minus 1 over, and the same way, where I have sine square a here, I will change it to, then you have cos square a minus, where I have sine square a here, I change it to 1 minus cos square a. That will be plus 1. So if we open this, bracket, we are going to get, from the up, you have 1 minus 1 will go, so I have minus 2 sine square A over, here we have what? That will become minus, that will become minus, and here will become, here is minus, here is plus. So you have, this will also give you 2 cos square A. So 2 will cancel 2. So sine square A over cos square A. Remember, sine over cos is the same thing as what? Tan. So this will give me minus tan square A, which is the answer. Take note what I did here. Yeah, minus times 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, that will go. 0. And minus times this is plus. Minus times minus is plus. So I have 2 cos A squared. 2 cancel 2. I'm left with minus here. Then sine square over cos square. Sine square A over cos square A will give you what? Minus tan A. Now let's look at this. We have simplify 1 plus cos 2s over sine 2s. Solution 1 plus cos 2x over sine 2x. We know that cos 2s is the same thing as this is 1 plus cos square s minus sine square x over sine 2x give us 2 sine s cos s. 2 sine s cos s. If I change cos s to sine, if I change this one to sine, this will give me 1 plus 1 minus sine square x minus sine x over 2 sine s cos s. 2 sine s cos s cos s. So if you simplify this, this will give you the same thing as 2. Use this to, this plus this is 2. 2 minus 2 sine square x over 2 sine s cos s. 2 sine s cos s. 2 sine s cos s. So if we simplify that, if we bracket, factorize what we have there, let's factorize this. So we have 2 into bracket 1 minus sine square x over 2 sine s cos s. So 2 can cancel 2. 2 can cancel 2. If 2 cancel 2, then we have 1. This one is the same thing as 1 over sine s cos s. Then this other one will be what? Minus sine 2x x over sine s cos s. And by simplification, 1 over sine s cos s is the same thing as 1 over sine s and 1 over cos s. So what does that give you? 1 over sine s is what? Is sec s, and 1 over cos s is what? Cosec s. So everything here become what? Everything here become sec s cosec s. Cosec s. Then if I cancel out one sine here, remember this is sine square, sine square. Oh, we are not making a mistake here. It's sine square. So if I cancel out this, if I cancel out one sine from here, I'm going to have sine over what? Sine over cos. And sine over cos is the same thing as what? Minus tan x. That's minus tan x. So, what do? You simplify further. Quickly, our final answer there will give us cot s. Final answer. This is equals to cot s. equals to cot S. So our final answer there is cot S. I want you to look at that very well. 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 So, S cot S. It's okay.